In this video, I wanted to do a video on my lifetime bucket list and what is on it. So, let me get my computer. Here is my lifetime bucket list. It has 9 things on it right now, and I will probably end up adding stuff to it, but I just wanted to say what is on it right now, and so I'm going to be going through it. So, starting off with number 1. Okay, it's not actually numbered. It's not in any specific order. It's just 9 things that I have on it. So, first thing is to go on an African safari in Africa, of course, because that just has been something that I've always wanted to do, and it seems really fun. And you get to see all the wildlife and nature on this African safari. So, it is just something that I've always wanted to do. So that is the first thing on my bucket list. My next thing is to see the Northern Lights, and I really want to learn how to do videos like the time-lapse videos where you can do videos of the stars overnight. So like it would be videos of the Northern Lights over a certain amount of time. The thing with that is I have no idea how to do it yet, and I don't think I can do it on this camera. So I'd have to get a new camera, learn how to do that, and go to... Where are the Northern Lights located? I think Poland. Okay, there's options. Alaska, Canada, Iceland, Greenland, Norway, Sweden, and Finland. Poland is not on that list. So, one of those places to see the Northern Lights, and that is something that I've always wanted to do, so that's why it's on my list. My next thing has been on my list for a really long time. It is to go to 6 of the 7 continents because I have no intention on going to Antarctica anytime soon. But I do really want to go to the other 6 continents. So far, I have actually lived in the US, and I also have lived in Asia because I lived in South Korea for 2 years, and I've also lived in Europe because I lived in the Azores, which is an island off the coast of Portugal. I also lived there for 2 years, so I have been to the North America. Oh my gosh. I have been to North America, Europe, and Asia. And I also have been to Australia, so I've already been to 4 of the 6 continents that I want to go to. So going to my African safari would help me further that goal that I have. And also I want to go to South America because it just seems like a really cool place to go to. So that's why that's on my list. Another goal that I've had for a really long time is to visit all the 50 states. And so far I have gone to at least half. I'm not really sure the exact number, but I recently have also gone to Utah, and that was so much fun. But I really do want to go to all the 50 states, and that kind of leads me into the next thing on my bucket list. I also want to try van life because I see all these van life people on YouTube, which has become a serious problem for me because now I am invested in it and want to live in a van. Which, is it going to work out? Probably not, because then I want to live in the van where it's like the small ones that don't have like a bathroom and shower in it, because that's just so much extra stuff to deal with that I cannot do that. But that brings the problem of you have to go to the bathroom and shower somewhere else. Like, where do they even go take a shower? They don't include that in the video, so I have no idea. But something that I really have been wanting to try. If you're in need of some van life YouTubers to watch, Danny Javerts, definitely recommend him. Also, wait, he doesn't do van life. Jake Frew, I don't know his last name. Natalie Lynn, she just got a van. I hope she starts posting van life videos. I also watch Kara and Nate is like a bigger YouTube, but a small YouTubers that I just recently found actually are Chad and Claire, and they are a van life couple, and I definitely recommend their videos because they are absolutely awesome. So, the next thing on my bucket list is... Emily, I know you're watching this. I'm not doing it this year. But another thing on my bucket list is to go skydiving, and I really don't want to, but like, I don't know. I just wanted to put it on my list because it's something that I would never want to do, but I think it is something... I don't know how to explain it. I'm terrified of heights. Like, planes don't bother me. I've been on so many planes that by now it's fine. Roller coasters, absolutely hate. And jumping out of a plane is absolutely terrifying, but for some reason I decided to put it on this list anyway. So here it is. Another thing that I put on my bucket list is to go to the World Cup because I grew up playing soccer, I grew up watching soccer, watching the US Women's National Team, and I just have always really wanted to go to the World Cup because who doesn't? Probably a lot of people, but it's something that I've always wanted to do, and I really want to go to the Women's World Cup specifically to watch the US Women's National Team, except maybe not if they keep destroying everyone. I want to watch like a good game, you know, not where like they win 12-0 and then get hated on for it, but that's a different thing by itself. So I have always wanted to go to the World Cup, so probably not anytime soon, but sometime in the future I really do want to go to the World Cup. I also put on my bucket list to go on a cross-country road trip, which I've already done a lot of times because we move a lot and we travel all the time, but so what I really want to do, and this kind of combines with the next thing that I put on my bucket list, which is to visit all of the national parks. Are there only national parks in the United States? I think so. So I've done some research, meaning I've just started researching it today, but I really want to go to all of the national parks, and I'm kind of confused whether or not there's 413 national parks or only 63, because the website, when you like Google it, like on Google, it says 413 national parks, but then it's like only 63 are like official national parks, so I'm not really sure. But for me, I really want to go to the 63 national parks, not all of the 413 because that's a lot. Maybe. You never know. But that was the last thing that I put on my bucket list. So far, those are the 9 things that I really want to do that I've put on my lifetime bucket list. Oh, we'll add one more so that we're at 10. I really want to get a tattoo. I don't want to. This is kind of lines up with skydiving. It's things that I like want to experience, but I don't want to do. You know? Like, I want to say like, oh yeah, I've gone skydiving, but like thinking about doing it is a little terrifying. But I want to experience it and be like, yeah, I did that. But then the whole like before, I don't know if that makes any sense, but that is what I have on my lifetime bucket list. It is 10 things now since I added getting a tattoo. So that is the top 10 things, not the top 10, the only 10 things that I currently have on my lifetime bucket list that I recommend you put on your lifetime bucket list. If you have one. If you don't have one, what are you doing? Like, come on, go make one. I really like having a bucket list because you can always add new things and it's really fun to check stuff off of it. I personally make a bucket list every summer. A summer bucket list. I actually made a video on that. If you want to go check it out, I'll link it up here down in the description box below. Do I ever complete my summer bucket list? Absolutely not. But it's just something fun to make that gives you ideas on what you want to do, or like goals, setting goals. It can really be anything. It can be visiting a new place, setting goals, going to see friends that you haven't seen in a while. It can pretty much be anything you want. And that's what I really like about it, is that you can pretty much, again, do anything you want, put anything you want on it. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. You can complete everything on your list if you want to. It really is all up to you, and that is what I really like about it. So if you haven't already, I definitely recommend you go make one right now. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you did watch it this far, I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video, hopefully with a cleaner room, because it is a mess.